Is it really true that Stone Age artists feared monsters? The answer is a resounding yes. Some of the oldest cave paintings, dating back over 30,000 years, portray creatures that closely resemble the vampires and werewolves we know from legends today. These ancient images, found in caves around the world, reveal a fascinating glimpse into the human psyche. Long before writing existed, our ancestors were creating art that conveyed their fears and beliefs about the supernatural. This suggests that stories about monstrous beings lurking in the shadows have been part of human culture for millennia. The paintings act as a window into a time when humanity grappled with the unknown, transforming fears into art. As you explore these artistic expressions, you can't help but wonder, what dark thoughts and tales haunted our ancestors as they painted these eerie creatures on cave walls? Ever thought about why cats are such great groomers? The secret lies in their tongues, which feature tiny hook-like structures called papillae. These papillae are made of keratin, the same material found in human nails, and they give cat tongues their distinctive, rough texture. When cats groom themselves, these hook-like projections act like brushes, effectively removing loose fur and dirt from their coats. This not only helps them look tidy, but also assists in spreading natural oils over their fur, keeping it healthy and shiny. Additionally, grooming plays a vital role in temperature regulation and stress relief. As cats lick their fur, they cool off, and the repetitive motion can soothe them. So next time you see your furry friend meticulously cleaning themselves, remember that those unique papillae are the ultimate grooming tool, uniquely designed by nature. Did you know that volcanoes can threaten civilization? Scientists estimate that the next civilization-threatening volcanic eruption could happen in about 17,000 years. Imagine a powerful explosion that unleashes around 1 teraton, which is a staggering trillion tons, of pyroclastic material. When a volcano erupts, it can send ash and gas high into the atmosphere, affecting air travel and even weather patterns worldwide. This massive release of debris can block sunlight and lead to a so-called volcanic winter, where temperatures drop dramatically. History shows us how catastrophic such eruptions can be, like the eruption of Mount Tambora in 1815, which caused severe climate anomalies. While 17,000 years may seem far off, it's a reminder of Earth's unpredictable nature and how we need to be aware of geological risks. What can we do to prepare for such powerful forces of nature? Here's a wild fact about Goran Kropp. In 1996, this adventurous Swede took on a challenge that most wouldn't even dream of. He cycled 5,000 kilometers from Sweden to Nepal, conquered the towering heights of Mount Everest solo, and then made the long journey back on his bike. What makes his journey even more extraordinary is that Goran climbed Everest without the help of Sherpas or using bottled oxygen, pushing the limits of human endurance. Imagine pedaling your way through diverse landscapes and tackling the world's highest mountain, all under your own power. Along the way, he faced extreme weather, steep trails, and the daunting heights of the Himalayas. Goran's feat not only showcased incredible stamina and determination, but also highlighted the spirit of adventure. Have you ever dreamed of taking on such an epic challenge? Prepare to be amazed by gaze detection. This incredible human ability allows us to sense when someone is staring at us, often before we even turn to look. Research has revealed that certain specialized brain cells respond to direct gaze, suggesting that this skill may have evolved to help us navigate social interactions and enhance our chances of survival. Imagine walking in a crowded room and suddenly feeling that someone is watching you. That's your brain at work, picking up on subtle cues. This heightened awareness likely played a crucial role in our ancestors' ability to identify threats or connect with others. Gaze detection not only helps us understand people's attention, but can also influence our reactions, such as feeling shy or confident based on who is looking our way. Isn't it fascinating how something like a simple look can have such a profound impact on our behavior? You might be shocked to learn about the Iraq War. This conflict, which began in 2003, has featured many bold declarations of victory and withdrawal from U.S. leaders, painting a complicated picture of military engagement. Each announcement seemed to signal an end to U.S. involvement, Yet the reality on the ground proved much more intricate. As U.S. troops withdrew, the region faced new challenges, including the rise of extremist groups and ongoing political instability. Iraq's rich tapestry of history and cultural diversity adds to this complexity, making it essential for observers to understand the lasting effects of foreign intervention. The struggle for peace continues despite numerous attempts at stability, leaving many to wonder, what will it take for Iraq to achieve lasting peace and security? This situation serves as a reminder of the unpredictability of international relations and the importance of learning from the past. Did you know Black Wall Street thrived in Tulsa? This vibrant community in Oklahoma was a shining example of African-American wealth and entrepreneurship in the early 1920s, even outpacing many white neighborhoods. Black Wall Street was home to successful businesses, bustling shops, and a strong sense of community pride. Entrepreneurs and families flourished, creating a dynamic hub of culture and commerce. Sadly, this prosperity met a tragic fate in 1921 when violence erupted, fueled by racial tensions and jealousy. In just a few days, a devastating attack destroyed homes and businesses, leaving the community in ruins. Even as its economic success was erased, the legacy of Black Wall Street lives on, serving as a powerful reminder of resilience. Today, Tulsa periodically honors this history through events and memorials aimed at educating others about the events that transpired. Why should we remember places like Black Wall Street? Understanding this story can inspire a deeper conversation about race, resilience, and the importance of building inclusive communities. Why exactly does Lalit Patidar inspire so many people? Lalit Patidar, a remarkable young man from India, has captured hearts around the world with his story of resilience. Known as Wolf Boy, Lalit has a rare genetic condition called hypertrichosis that leads to excessive hair growth covering 95% of his face. While his unusual appearance has drawn attention and challenges, Lalit faces life with a positive outlook, turning adversity into inspiration. He has shown that beauty lies not in conventional standards but in courage and character. His journey highlights the importance of embracing differences, teaching us to celebrate uniqueness rather than hide from it. Lalit's story has sparked conversations about acceptance and kindness, encouraging others to think more openly about what it means to be human. Through his challenges, he exemplifies strength, proving that one can shine brightly despite the odds. How can we all learn from his incredible journey? Most people don't know this, but coal stoves sparked a protest. In 1859, the bustling city of New York saw a surprising outcry as residents rallied against proposed bans on coal stoves. While the concerns were mainly about air pollution and health, many New Yorkers were worried about the chilling effects of such regulations on their home heating. The city, known for its cold winters, relied heavily on these stoves for warmth, and the fear was that banning them would leave families in the cold and struggling with rising heating costs. This incident highlights a fascinating tension between the need for cleaner air and the everyday realities of domestic life. It shows how technology, like coal stoves, can ignite intense debates in public policy. As people grappled with the impact of industrialization, they made their voices heard, sparking conversations that are still relevant today. You might be shocked to learn that Dubai has a floral wonderland. The Miracle Garden in Dubai isn't just any garden, it's the largest flower garden in the entire world. This stunning location is home to an astonishing 150 million flowers, creating a vibrant oasis that dazzles visitors. Each bloom is arranged into breathtaking designs, making it feel like you're walking through a fairy tale. Open from November to April, the garden attracts crowds eager to enjoy its beauty during the cooler months. Among the magical attractions, imagine strolling through an enchanting flower tunnel that wraps petals around you in a warm, floral embrace. Or take a moment to admire the impressive floral castle, which appears to be lifted straight from the pages of a storybook. Every corner of the Miracle Garden tells a distinct tale through flowers, featuring imaginative displays that change with the seasons. Whether you consider yourself a nature enthusiast, a photographer hunting for stunning visuals, or simply someone seeking a unique outing, this garden is an extraordinary gem that brings joy and wonder to everyone who steps inside. Scientists recently discovered that. Let's uncover the truth about Coco Chanel's fashion revolution. Coco Chanel was not merely a famous designer. She was a pioneer who reshaped the landscape of women's fashion forever. During the early 20th century, an era dominated by corsets and ornate dresses, Chanel broke free from tradition by introducing the revolutionary little black dress. This simple yet stylish garment transformed the color black from a symbol of mourning into a staple of elegance and chic sophistication. Imagine a society where women felt restricted by their clothing choices. Chanel changed that narrative completely. Beyond the little black dress, she made bold strides by incorporating pants into women's wardrobes, defying the norms of her time when skirts were de rigueur. This daring choice encouraged women to prioritize comfort and practicality while still maintaining a fashionable appearance. With her innovative designs, Chanel empowered women to express themselves freely and confidently, paving the way for a more diverse fashion world. Today, thanks to her vision and courage, women can wear what they choose without fear, embracing their unique styles with pride. Prepare to be amazed by Elizabeth Swaney's story. In 2018, Elizabeth Swaney, a half-pipe skier from the USA, made headlines when she qualified for the Winter Olympics, despite having little experience. Many consider it a daunting task to compete at that level, but Elizabeth approached it with clever strategy. She specifically chose competitions with fewer than 30 athletes, which increased her chances of finishing in the top spots. During these events, she focused on skiing clean runs without falling, ensuring she met the Olympic qualification requirements. This vibrant storytelling highlights her determination and quick thinking that led her to the world stage. Elizabeth's journey shows that sometimes a smart approach can be just as important as experience. Her experience is an inspiring reminder that with the right mindset and strategy, even the biggest dreams can come true. What if I told you about a bamboo paradise? The Arashiyama bamboo forest in Japan is a breathtaking sight that feels like stepping into another world. Nestled on the outskirts of Kyoto, this serene forest features towering bamboo stalks that create an impressive green tunnel. As you wander through the narrow paths, the gentle rustle of leaves and the soft light filtering through the tall bamboo create a calming atmosphere, perfect for escaping the hustle and bustle of city life. The forest is not just beautiful, it's also a unique ecosystem, home to various plants and creatures that thrive in this tranquil setting. Visitors often describe the experience as almost magical, with the sunlight casting mesmerizing patterns on the ground. Whether you're taking a serene stroll or snapping photos of the lush surroundings, the Arashiyama bamboo forest offers a peaceful retreat that rejuvenates both the body and mind. Why not explore this natural wonder for yourself? Did you know your nails grow at different rates? Research shows that the nails on your dominant hand grow faster than those on your non-dominant hand. For instance, if you write primarily with your right hand, the fingernails on that hand are likely to be longer. Among your fingers, the middle finger's nail experiences the fastest growth, while the thumb's nail takes its time and grows the slowest. This phenomenon likely stems from the increased activity and stimulation of your dominant hand, which improves blood circulation to the nails. The more you use your hands, the more nutrients and oxygen reach those growing nails, helping them thrive. So the next time you notice your nails, remember that the rate they grow isn't just a coincidence, but a reflection of how much you use your hands in daily life. Prepare to be amazed by Oxford University's history. Oxford University, located in England, is not just a place of learning. It is an ancient institution with roots that stretch back to the 12th century. This makes it older than the Aztec Empire, which was founded in the early 14th century. While the exact moment of its founding is a bit of a mystery, what's clear is that Oxford has proudly shaped intellectual thought for centuries. With an impressive roster of alumni, including 28 British prime ministers and over 50 Nobel Prize winners, it stands as a beacon of academic excellence. Its colleges, rich architecture, and vibrant community continue to attract students from all over the globe. Imagine walking the same halls as celebrated thinkers like Stephen Hawking and J.R.R. Tolkien. Isn't it fascinating to think that this historic university paved the way for so many leaders and innovators? Have you ever wondered why fungi are so special? Fungi are remarkable life forms that sit between the plant and animal kingdoms, making them truly unique in the natural world. Unlike plants, fungi don't photosynthesize. Instead, they break down dead matter, serving as nature's recyclers. This decomposition process is vital as it helps to return essential nutrients to the soil, allowing new plants and trees to grow. Without fungi, our forests and ecosystems would struggle to thrive. Some common examples include mushrooms, mold, and yeast, all of which showcase the fascinating diversity of this kingdom. Fungi also form partnerships with plants through a process called mycorrhiza, enhancing nutrient absorption and promoting healthier ecosystems. So next time you see a mushroom in the woods, remember that it's not just a pretty sight, it's part of a crucial process that keeps our environment balanced and thriving. Curious about how they impact our lives further? Believe it or not, you might be amazed to discover peaceful borders. The Canada-US border stretches an impressive 505 miles, making it the longest international border in the world without military patrols. This unique aspect creates a remarkable atmosphere of mutual trust and cooperation between the two nations. Rather than being sites of conflict, the border promotes friendly exchanges, allowing people to move easily for work, family visits, or outdoor adventures in the breathtaking national parks that span both countries. Imagine crossing the border not only for business, but also to enjoy the natural beauty shared between Canada and the United States. This incredible peace has led to various collaborative efforts, including environmental conservation projects and joint responses to natural disasters. The border's friendly customs and immigration regulations reinforce the idea that peace can foster meaningful relationships and shared goals. Despite geographical differences, Canadians and Americans enjoy cultural ties that remind us of their common interests. In a world often marked by division, the Canada-US border stands as a shining example of how cooperation can thrive even across vast distances. Did you know that Bluetooth is named after a Viking king? This innovative technology allows our phones, headphones, and other gadgets to communicate without wires, making life so much easier. The name Bluetooth comes from King Harald Bluetooth Gormson, who ruled in the 10th century. He was famous for uniting Denmark and Norway, much like how Bluetooth unites different devices. Just like the king brought people together, Bluetooth connects devices like smartphones, speakers, and computers over short distances. When you pair your new wireless earbuds with your phone, you're not just enjoying music without cords, you're echoing the legacy of a king who valued unity. The next time you share a playlist or connect with a friend using Bluetooth, think of Harold's accomplishments and know that a piece of history is woven into your everyday technology. How cool is that? Ever considered the lengths Venetian glassmakers went to? In the 13th century, the Venetian Glassmakers Guild took extreme measures to protect their prized trade secrets. These artisans were not just skilled, they were part of a lucrative industry that made Venice famous for its exquisite glass. To prevent outsiders from learning their techniques, the guild enforced strict rules. For instance, if a glassmaker attempted to leave the city, his family would face imprisonment. Such a harsh consequence was meant to deter anyone from abandoning their craft and sharing valuable secrets. But the guild didn't stop there. They employed even more sinister tactics. If a glassmaker did not return after attempting to escape, the guild would send an assassin to make sure he was silenced forever. This ruthless approach showcased just how valuable glassmaking was to the city's economy and reputation. The fear of losing their jobs and their families kept many artisans in line, confirming that in the world of Venetian glass, loyalty came with a steep price. Did you know British royals can't give autographs? This fascinating rule helps protect the integrity of the monarchy. The British royal family, including figures like King Charles III and Prince William, strictly adheres to this guideline to prevent any misuse of their signatures. Imagine the chaos that could ensue if anyone could easily obtain an autograph. The risk of forgery would dramatically increase, leading to potential scams or misrepresentation. By avoiding autographs altogether, the royals maintain a level of security and keep their signatures exclusive. The importance of this rule goes beyond just signatures. It symbolizes the careful measures the monarchy undertakes to safeguard its image and legacy. Royals often interact with the public in other engaging ways, such as shaking hands or taking photos, fostering a connection without putting themselves at risk. So next time you see a royal in action, remember, their signature is off limits, but their spirit of connection is very much alive. Ever thought about why Toronto has no McDonald's? This vibrant capital of Albania stands out among European capitals for its lack of this famous fast food giant. Alongside Vatican City, which also doesn't have a McDonald's, Toronto offers a unique dining experience that sets it apart from most cities. Imagine exploring the streets of Toronto, enjoying local delicacies, traditional Albanian cuisine, and charming cafes instead of the usual burgers and fries. Many residents and visitors appreciate this absence, viewing it as an opportunity to dive deeper into authentic local culture. You'll find mouth-watering dishes like byrek, a flaky pastry filled with cheese or meat, which tells a story of the city's rich culinary heritage. So next time you visit, remember to savor the flavors unique to Toronto, rather than relying on globally recognized food chains. Surprisingly, it's a fact that banana wine exists. This unique beverage hails from East Africa, where locals have crafted a tantalizing drink from fermented bananas. Imagine a frothy, fruity concoction that feels like a party in your mouth. This drink has gained a reputation as the mischievous cousin of smoothies. It's refreshing, tropical, and packs a punch. You might think it's just a sweet treat, but be careful. Enjoying too much can make you feel tipsy thanks to its fermentation process. Locals often celebrate special occasions with this delightful drink, sharing it among friends and family as a symbol of community and joy. So whether you're exploring East Africa or just curious about global drinks, banana wine is a fun and thrilling choice that brings a taste of tradition to each sip. Have you ever tried such an exotic beverage? Here's a wild fact about the Philippine clouded rat. This impressive rodent, native to the island of Luzon, can grow up to 30 inches long and weigh over 5.5 pounds. Imagine a creature that large scurrying through the trees. With its dense, colorful fur, the clouded rat has developed an excellent camouflage strategy, blending seamlessly into the lush greenery of its mountainous forest habitat. These fascinating animals prefer a solitary lifestyle, venturing out mainly at night to search for food. Their diet consists primarily of plants, making them herbivores in a world where many species hunt for meat. The clouded rat's unique adaptations not only help it survive in the wild, but also illustrate the incredible diversity of life found in the Philippines. Sadly, their habitats are threatened by deforestation and human activities, which makes understanding and protecting these creatures crucial. So next time you think about unique animals, remember the Philippine clouded rat and the wonders of its natural world. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Rolls-Royces thrive in Hong Kong. It might astonish you to discover that this vibrant city boasts the highest number of Rolls-Royce cars per capita in the entire world. Known for its iconic skyline and fast-paced lifestyle, Hong Kong attracts luxury vehicle enthusiasts like a magnet. The reasons behind this phenomenon are every bit as captivating as the cars themselves. First and foremost, the city serves as a financial powerhouse, home to numerous affluent individuals who proudly exhibit their success through opulent vehicles. Moreover, the unique tax structure plays a significant role. While luxury cars usually face steep tariffs, the wealthy residents find creative ways to indulge in high-end brands such as Rolls-Royce. Adding to the appeal, the compact urban landscape facilitates easier ownership and maintenance of fleets of luxury vehicles. Witnessing these polished cars gliding through the city streets symbolizes a chic blend of wealth and sophistication. For many, owning a Rolls-Royce transcends mere transportation. It's a powerful statement of individuality and lifestyle. So the next time one passes by, remember it's more than just a car. It's a reflection of the rich tapestry that is Hong Kong. Believe it or not, ancient trees are still growing. California is home to some of the oldest living organisms on our planet. Among them is the General Sherman tree, a giant sequoia that has been standing for around 3,500 years. Imagine all the history it has witnessed. Even older are the bristlecone pines found in the White Mountains, which have lived for over 4,000 years. These remarkable trees are not only significant because of their age, but also play a crucial role in our ecosystem. They provide habitats for various wildlife, help stabilize the environment, and are a living testament to resilience. Scientists often study these ancient giants to learn more about climate change and ecological history. Their majestic presence attracts nature enthusiasts from around the globe, eager to connect with the past and gain insight into the future of our planet. How cool is it to think that we can still see and learn from these magnificent trees today? Here's something incredible about German words. The longest official German word is Reinfleisch-Etiketierungsüberwachungsaufgaben Übertragungsgesetz, a mouthful that translates to the regulation of beef labeling. This word, which clocks in at an impressive 63 letters, highlights the unique nature of the German language, where you can combine smaller words into one long compound word. This particular term was crafted to address specific tasks in overseeing how beef products should be labeled, making sure consumers know what they're buying. In Germany, where precision and clarity in language are valued, such lengthy words help convey detailed meanings in one go. Imagine trying to say that word in a conversation. While it might feel overwhelming, it reflects a fascinating aspect of how the German language functions. Do you think English will ever have a word this lengthy? Did you know that church bells ring on Christmas Eve? In the UK, church bells have a special place in Christmas celebrations, marking the start of the holiday season with their beautiful sounds. Traditionally, the largest church bell is rung 1 hour before midnight on Christmas Eve, setting the stage for the magical moment ahead. When the clock strikes midnight, all church bells chime together in a joyful harmony, celebrating the birth of Christ. This centuries-old tradition not only emphasizes the religious significance of Christmas, but also brings communities together. People gather, listen, and partake in the festive atmosphere as the sweet sound of ringing bells fosters a strong sense of belonging. Today, these bells continue to resonate with the spirit of joy and celebration, making Christmas truly special for everyone. Did you know drones can't fly near airports? This regulation stems from serious safety concerns. Drones, which are often flown for fun or photography, can pose a significant risk if they venture too close to busy airports. They can interfere with aircraft operations, potentially leading to accidents or even distracting pilots during critical moments of takeoff and landing. Imagine a drone buzzing around just as a plane is coming in for a landing. It's a dangerous scenario. To keep everyone safe, the authorities put strict rules in place, prohibiting drone flights in these zones. These regulations are not just about protecting the airplanes, but also ensuring the safety of passengers and crew aboard. Navigating airspace is a complex task, and adding unregulated drones into the mix complicates things even more. So the next time you think about flying a drone, remember to check the rules and avoid restricted areas to help keep our skies safe. What if I told you giraffes have a quirky courtship dance? During their fascinating courtship ritual, male giraffes engage in a rather unique behavior. They gently butt their heads against a female's rear end until she urinates. At first glance, this might seem surprising or even odd, but it serves a very important purpose. When the female finally does urinate, the male giraffe tests her urine for chemical signals, indicating whether she is ovulating. This is crucial information for the male, as it helps him determine the best time to mate. In the wild, timing is everything, especially in the competition for mates. This curious behavior not only highlights the giraffe's intriguing mating rituals, but also showcases how animals have adapted unique strategies to ensure their reproductive success. Next time you think about giraffes, remember this unusual dance of love. Here's a wild fact about Paint Stripper. This amazing chemical product is your go-to solution for removing old paint from wood, metal, or concrete surfaces. Whether you're restoring a vintage piece of furniture or changing the color of your home's exterior, Paint Stripper makes the job easier. You can choose between solvent-based or water-based formulas, which you apply with a brush. Once the paint starts to bubble, simply scrape it off with a spatula to reveal a fresh surface underneath. But while Paint Stripper is super effective, it's important to stay safe during your project. Always wear gloves to protect your skin and make sure you're in a well-ventilated area to avoid inhaling any chemicals. By taking these simple precautions, you can enjoy your restoration projects without worry. Next time you dive into painting or refurbishing, keep Paint Stripper in mind. It might just become your favorite tool. Are you ready to give your old items a brand new look? Can you believe names can slip our minds? This common experience happens to many people, and it's called the next-in-line effect. Imagine being at a party and you meet a series of new faces. You introduce yourself, but when it's time to remember the names of others, your mind suddenly goes blank. Why does this happen? Well, it's all about where your attention is focused. When you're busy thinking about what you'll say next or feeling nervous about making a good impression, your brain tends to forget the names of people right before you. It's like having a temporary mental block where you tune out the information that's coming in. This phenomenon highlights how our minds are often preoccupied with ourselves in social situations, making it challenging to fully absorb new information. So next time you forget a name, don't worry, you're not alone. It's merely a sign of being human, navigating the complex dance of social interactions. Let's uncover the truth about camping and your body clock. Research shows that spending just 1 week camping without electronic devices can have powerful effects on our health. When we disconnect from technology, we allow ourselves to tune into nature's rhythm. This week of camping helps reset our biological clock by aligning our melatonin hormone levels with the natural cycle of light from sunrise to sunset. Melatonin is crucial for regulating sleep, and when we immerse ourselves in the great outdoors, we naturally begin to rise with the sun and wind down when it gets dark. By stepping away from screens and artificial lights, we can improve our sleep quality and overall well-being. So why not plan your next getaway to the wilderness? Not only will you enjoy fresh air and stunning scenery, but you might just find the perfect way to restore balance to your body. Did you know bananas have unique names and uses? A bunch of bananas is called a hand, while each individual banana is referred to as a finger. Isn't that quirky? But it gets even more fascinating. Botanically speaking, bananas are classified as berries, which might surprise you. They're packed with potassium, a vital mineral that helps regulate blood pressure and keeps your heart and muscles functioning properly. When it comes to taste and popularity, the Cavendish banana steals the show as the most widely consumed variety worldwide. However, its genetic uniformity is a double-edged sword. It makes the Cavendish more at risk for pests and diseases, endangering this beloved fruit. So the next time you peel a banana, remember that it's more than just a snack. It's a berry with a unique name and a story that highlights the importance of biodiversity in agriculture. Imagine what it would mean for us if the Cavendish were to disappear. With such a widespread love for this fruit, are we doing enough to protect it? Prepare to be amazed by the power of eyebrows. Researchers have uncovered a fascinating finding about how our brains recognize faces. It turns out that if you remove eyebrows from images of familiar faces, your ability to recognize those faces drops dramatically. This effect is even more pronounced than if you remove the eyes, which we typically consider crucial for recognition. Eyebrows play a key role in conveying emotions and identity, acting like important signals that help us recognize others. Our brains are wired to pick up on these subtle cues, allowing us to make quick judgments about people. Interestingly, this research highlights how even small features can impact our social interactions. So next time you see someone without eyebrows in a photo, remember how much these little features contribute to our everyday recognition skills. What else might your brain be picking up on? Ever thought about how hard your heart works? The average human heart beats approximately 100,000 times a day, an astonishing feat that demonstrates our body's incredible efficiency. Each heartbeat pumps blood through our bodies, supplying oxygen and nutrients to our cells. In just one day, this hard-working organ pumps enough blood to fill an Olympic-sized swimming pool. Picture that, a massive pool packed with the life-sustaining fluid that keeps us going. Our hearts are not just simple pumps, they are complex organs that respond to our activities, emotions, and overall health. When we exercise, our heart rate increases to supply more oxygen to our muscles, showcasing its amazing adaptability. Whether we're resting or running, our hearts are always at it, tirelessly ensuring we feel our best. So next time you feel your heart racing, be it from excitement, fear, or a quick sprint, remember that it is working hard for you, day in and day out. Isn't it fascinating how such a small organ can have such a massive impact on our lives? Did you know about Shreya Sitti's incredible journey? In 2016, Shreya Sitti, a brave young woman from Ghouta, faced an unimaginable challenge when she lost both arms in a devastating accident. Instead of giving up, Shreya became one of the first recipients of an arm transplant, marking a remarkable milestone in medical science. At first, her new arms were mismatched in size and color, which could have been disheartening. But here's the amazing part. Over time, the arms adapted and began to resemble her natural appearance. Through relentless determination and the help of advanced medical techniques, Shreya not only regained functionality, but also her confidence. Her incredible story showcases the power of resilience and innovation in the world of medicine. Can you imagine the emotional and physical journey she underwent to reclaim her life? Believe it or not, your brain can eat itself. During extreme starvation, the human brain faces a dire situation where it must find energy for survival. When the body doesn't receive enough nutrients, it starts breaking down muscle and fat to keep functioning. But after exhausting these resources, the brain turns to its own cells and tissues as a last resort. This means that essential brain cells may start to degrade, causing serious damage that impacts everything from memory to motor skills. Malnutrition doesn't just harm your body, it can fundamentally alter your brain's structure and capabilities. The shocking reality is that prolonged periods of not eating enough can lead to irreversible effects on mental health and cognitive functions. Therefore, understanding the consequences of severe malnutrition is crucial. It reminds us of the importance of a balanced diet filled with the nutrients our bodies and brains need to thrive. How do we better support those facing food insecurity and help prevent this tragic survival mechanism from happening? Believe it or not, hen's ear color determines egg hues. This fascinating fact reveals that the color of an egg is linked directly to the hen's ear color. Hens with white earlobes typically lay white eggs, while those with red earlobes produce brown eggs. Isn't that cool? However, there are some curious exceptions, like the Araucana hen, which lays beautiful bluish eggs. These unique eggs get their striking color from a natural pigment called biliverdin that is present in the shell. Despite these colorful shells, all eggs, regardless of their exterior shade, offer the same delightful flavor and nutritional value. So whether you crack open a classic white egg or a vibrant blue one, you're getting the same nutritious goodness. Next time you reach for eggs at the store, remember that there's more than meets the eye. The next egg you pick might just have an interesting story about its hen's heritage. Did you know George Miller made both Mad Max and Happy Feet? This might surprise you, but the same mind behind the gritty post-apocalyptic action of Mad Max also crafted the delightful animated film Happy Feet. George Miller, an Australian filmmaker, established a unique space in cinema by mastering two distinct genres. While Mad Max is famous for its thrilling car chases and intense survival themes, Happy Feet takes us into a colorful world of dancing penguins, struggling with their identities. Miller's versatility showcases his profound storytelling ability and creativity, allowing him to express different aspects of humanity through film. His work with Happy Feet even earned him an Academy Award for Best Animated Feature. This crossover from high-octane action to heartwarming animation highlights how diverse art can be and reminds us that great storytellers can tap into any emotion, no matter the genre. Laser magic explained. Do you know what it means? Do you know what it means? The word laser is actually an acronym that stands for light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. This technical phrase might sound complex, but it describes a fascinating process that allows lasers to work. At its core, a laser generates intense, focused beams of light by exciting atoms or molecules within a medium, like gas, liquid, or solid. This process involves stimulating particles to emit light in a uniform direction and at a consistent wavelength, creating that dazzling, coherent beam we often associate with technology and entertainment. Since their invention, lasers have changed the world, finding applications in everything from surgical procedures to barcode scanners and even cutting-edge communications. They are used in precise laser cutting, which is essential in manufacturing, and in laser printers, which produce high-quality text and images. So the next time you see a laser show or scan a product, remember, it all stems from that remarkable principle of light amplification. Have you ever wondered about energy drink limits? In Australia, the maximum recommended consumption for Monster energy drinks is 16 ounces, which is quite different from the USA's staggering 48 ounces. This drastic difference highlights varying approaches to health and safety between countries. In Australia, health officials emphasize caution, suggesting that larger amounts of caffeine can lead to health issues like heart problems and anxiety. On the other hand, the United States tends to offer higher limits, reflecting a more lenient stance on caffeine consumption. But why such a discrepancy? The answer may lie in different dietary habits, cultural attitudes towards energy drinks, and public health policies. For those consuming energy drinks, it's important to remember that moderation is key, no matter where you are. How much energy do you really need to stay awake and alert? Here's something incredible about owl vision. Owls have a unique ability that sets them apart in the animal kingdom. Their eyes are fixed in their sockets. This means they can't move their eyes like we do, so they have to turn their heads to see their surroundings. And get this, they can rotate their necks up to 270 degrees. This impressive flexibility is made possible by a special adaptation. Owls have extra blood vessels that provide a continuous supply of blood to their brains when they twist and turn their heads. This means they can look in almost any direction without cutting off blood flow or risking injury. So when you see an owl watching you, remember that it's not just staring, it's expertly maneuvering its head to take in every detail around it. Isn't nature fascinating? Let's uncover the truth about software piracy. In 1976, Bill Gates penned an influential open letter to computer hobbyists, asking them to reconsider their habit of pirating software. Gates believed that by stealing software, they were undermining the hard work of developers. Interestingly, the response from hobbyists was quite striking. They pointed out that software would not be stolen if it was as easy and affordable to purchase as it was to duplicate. This exchange highlighted the line between creativity and commerce in the tech world. Gates's plea marked an early moment in the discussion about intellectual property rights in the digital age, paving the way for future conversations around software ethics. As technology grew, so did the importance of supporting the creators behind it, making this historical moment a catalyst for change in how we view software ownership today. Can we learn from this lesson to respect the work of developers? Did you know English has up to 21 vowel sounds? This surprising fact about English phonology can be both intriguing and confusing. While many other languages like Spanish and Hindi stick to just 5 or 6 vowel sounds, English offers a richer mix that varies by dialect. This means that when non-native speakers start learning English, they often find the pronunciation tricky. Some of these vowel sounds are so subtle that they might not even exist in a learner's native tongue, leading to misunderstandings and mispronunciations. For example, the difference between words like bit and beat hinges on these subtle distinctions. Because English is spoken globally, mastering these sounds can open doors to communication and cultural exchange, making it essential for anyone looking to improve their English skills. So how can learners tackle this challenge effectively? Can you believe the Super Mario Bros. Record? Darvian has shattered expectations by completing the iconic game in just 4 minutes and 55 seconds. This remarkable speedrun, achieved by cleverly using permitted glitches, has ignited a fiery debate within the speedrunning community. Some fans applaud Darvian's skills and creativity, while others argue that certain glitches stretch the game's rules and blur the lines of fair play. Speedrunning is all about mastering a game to finish it as quickly as possible, and while glitches can provide vital shortcuts, they often spark intense discussions about what constitutes a legitimate run. Many speedrunners dedicate countless hours to practice, perfecting their techniques and strategies to achieve record times. As gamers push the limits of what's possible, They challenge the very idea of competition in gaming. Can glitches be considered part of the game's strategy, or do they spoil the essence of the challenge? Join the conversation and see where you stand on this exciting issue. Experience El Salvador's fiery tradition at the Fireball Festival. This lively celebration honors the eruption of the El Playón volcano from 1658, a pivotal event in the country's history. Each year, locals gather to participate in this century-old festival, where they hurl fireballs made from tightly wrapped rags soaked in flammable liquids at each other. It may sound wild, but this exciting practice isn't just for fun. It's steeped in culture and community spirit. Participants wear protective gear, and the atmosphere is charged with excitement and laughter as people dodge and throw fiery projectiles. The festival typically takes place in December and attracts crowds who come to witness the action and enjoy the vibrant local food and music. The Fireball Festival serves as a reminder of the volcanic activity that shaped the region, while fostering a sense of camaraderie among villagers. So if you're ever in El Salvador, don't miss this unforgettable event that showcases bravery, tradition, and a bit of pyrotechnic flair. Can you imagine fish chatting underwater? Surprisingly, fish are quite the communicators, using a variety of sounds like clicks, grunts, and whistles, even though they don't have vocal cords. These underwater messages help them convey important information to each other, such as warnings about predators or the presence of food. For instance, certain species of fish use a unique clicking sound to signal distress, while others might produce grunts to attract mates. The fascinating part is that these sounds travel efficiently through water, which is much denser than air, making it an ideal medium for their communication. Each fish species has its own repertoire of sounds, much like how humans use different languages and accents. Researchers have been studying these sounds to better understand fish behavior and social interactions. So the next time you look at fish swimming gracefully in an aquarium or the ocean, remember they might just be chatting away, sharing secrets and stories in their vibrant underwater world. Can you believe the world's most crowded island exists? Santa Cruz del Islote, a tiny gem off the coast of Colombia, proudly holds the title of the most densely populated island on Earth. With about 500 residents squeezed into just 1.2 hectares, roughly the size of 2 football fields. This vibrant community lives in tightly packed houses flanked by narrow walkways. Life here is all about resilience and adaptation. The locals primarily thrive through fishing and welcoming tourists curious about their unique lifestyle. Despite limited space, the close-knit community shows remarkable strength, often depending on surrounding islands for essential services like fresh water and healthcare. The charming island is not just a geographical marvel, but also a testament to human creativity and cooperation. How do the residents maintain such a lively spirit? It's a beautiful example of how people can harmoniously coexist in close quarters. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Australia is urban. Over 90% of Australians live in cities, making it one of the most urbanized countries in the world. From bustling Melbourne to vibrant Sydney, urban areas are where the action is. The country's vast landscapes often hide these thriving metropolises, which are concentrated along the coastlines to take advantage of stunning beaches and favorable climates. As people flock to cities for work, education, and entertainment, this shift shapes the culture, economy, and lifestyle across Australia. Major urban centers are hubs for innovation, creativity, and multiculturalism, attracting diverse communities who bring their traditions and flavors. With such a high urban population, how is Australia tackling challenges like housing, transportation, and green spaces in these crowded environments? There's more to discover about this fascinating balance between nature and city life. Can you imagine that intense silence in Twilight? Throughout the Twilight saga, there are more than 25 minutes of gripping silence shared between Bella and Edward. These moments may seem unusual in a film filled with drama and romance, but they create a unique kind of tension that brings viewers closer to the characters' emotions. As Bella and Edward exchange glances or simply bask in the atmosphere, soft music often fills the air, enhancing the intensity of these silent scenes. Fans have come to love these iconic moments, believing they capture the essence of longing and connection. This clever use of silence allows the audience to feel the weight of their love story, making the eventual dialogues even more impactful. It's fascinating how silence can speak volumes, isn't it? What do you think about these quiet interactions in such a loud world? Did you know Rolls-Royce cars take 6 months to build? This impressive time frame starkly contrasts with how quickly a Toyota can roll off the production line in just 13 hours. The craftsmanship of a Rolls-Royce is truly a labor of love, showcasing the dedication and skill of the artisans who create these luxury vehicles. Each car is built by hand, with careful attention paid to every detail, from the leather stitching to the engine assembly. This meticulous process ensures that every Rolls-Royce not only meets stringent quality standards, but also reflects the personal touches that make each vehicle unique. In a world where mass production often leads to compromise on quality, the Rolls-Royce approach emphasizes the value of time and craftsmanship. This level of dedication creates cars that are not just modes of transportation, but also symbols of luxury and status. So next time you see a Rolls-Royce, remember the 6 months of artistry and effort behind its stunning exterior and luxurious interior. Ever thought about why PTSD took so long to recognize? Post-traumatic stress disorder, known as PTSD, wasn't officially recognized as a medical diagnosis until 1980, even though symptoms have been documented for much longer. This delay highlights a curious period in medical history when the understanding of mental health was far less advanced. Veterans returning from wars often exhibited signs of trauma that were dismissed as mere emotional weakness. It wasn't until the psychological impacts of trauma became more widely studied that PTSD was identified as a distinct condition. The American Psychiatric Association included PTSD in the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders for the first time in 1980, marking a significant step forward. Through research and advocacy, awareness of PTSD has grown, helping countless individuals receive proper treatment and support. Understanding its history sheds light on how far we have come in recognizing and addressing mental health issues. Is it really true that Rhode Island loves its red chicken? You bet! The Rhode Island red chicken is a true symbol of the small state, first bred back in 1854. It was essential in shaping the poultry industry in America, thanks to its tough nature and incredible egg-laying abilities. In fact, these chickens are so productive that they played a key role in making poultry farming a significant part of American agriculture. Not surprisingly, their importance was recognized when they were named the official state bird of Rhode Island in 1954. The Rhode Island Red isn't just a pretty bird, it's a hard-working layer and a resilient creature that thrives in many conditions. Plus, they're friendly and adaptable, making them popular among both farmers and backyard chicken enthusiasts. So next time you think of Rhode Island, remember that this pint-sized powerhouse has earned its place in poultry history. You might be shocked to learn that Alaska is massive. This incredible state is so expansive that it could fit 19 other U.S. states within its borders. Just imagine the sheer size of it. Alaska, often called the last frontier, is famous for its wild landscapes, including towering mountains, icy fjords, and dense forests. While you might picture it as an endless expanse of wilderness, it's interesting to note that Alaska is one of the least populated states in the country. Despite its rugged beauty and breathtaking scenery, many areas feel incredibly remote, making it a haven for adventurers and nature lovers. The natural wonders here, from the stunning northern lights to the fascinating wildlife, offer unique experiences that attract visitors every year. So while Alaska may seem lonely due to its vastness, it's bursting with life and adventure, just waiting to be explored. Is it really true that Ötzi has living relatives today? In 2013, an astonishing genetic discovery in Austria revealed that 19 men are direct descendants of Ötzi, the famous Iceman who roamed the Alpine mountains more than 5,000 years ago. This remarkable finding highlights how genetics can connect us to our ancient past. Ötzi's well-preserved body, found in 1991, has provided immense insight into prehistoric life. Researchers carefully analyzed DNA samples from both Ötzi and these modern individuals, uncovering familial ties that were previously unknown. This connection shows the power of genetic testing to bridge centuries, illustrating how our ancestry is intertwined with those who lived long before us. Imagine walking the same land as Utzi's descendants. What stories could they tell about their ancient ancestor? These fascinating links between past and present enrich our understanding of human history. This might surprise you. Chopsticks and funerals in Japan? Many people don't realize that placing chopsticks upright in a bowl of rice is seen as highly disrespectful. In Japanese culture, this act resembles the incense sticks used during funerals, symbolizing death and mourning. To ensure a respectful dining experience, it's crucial to follow local customs. For example, when using chopsticks, it's polite to lay them flat across your bowl or on a chopstick rest when taking a break. These small gestures show appreciation for the meal and the company you're with. So if you find yourself sharing a meal in Japan, remember that respecting these traditions can deepen your connection with the culture. Would you ever think a simple chopstick could carry such weight in etiquette? Why exactly does our brain help us find home? Humans have a remarkable ability to navigate back to familiar places, like our homes, using memory and orientation points. This talent arises from the combined functions of various brain regions, including the hippocampus, which is essential for memory formation. As we travel, we pick up on landmarks, sounds, and even smells that serve as markers along our route. These cues, whether it's a distinct tree, a colorful shop, or the sound of a bustling street, form a mental map. When we need to return, our brain retrieves these memories and helps us connect the dots back to where we started. This incredible navigation skill has not only kept us safe throughout history, but also shaped our sense of place and belonging. So the next time you retrace your steps with confidence, remember the amazing teamwork happening in your brain. What happens when your plane loses pressure? Rapid depressurization in aircraft or spacecraft can be alarming, especially because it can lead to a dangerous condition called hypoxia. Hypoxia occurs when your body doesn't get enough oxygen to function properly. Think about it. As altitude increases, the air pressure drops, and so does the amount of available oxygen. In situations where there's a sudden loss of cabin pressure, like during a malfunction, the body's oxygen supply rapidly depletes. This can cause symptoms that range from dizziness and confusion to severe loss of consciousness. It's crucial to understand that pilots and astronauts are trained to handle such emergencies. Aircraft are equipped with oxygen systems that can kick in, providing supplemental oxygen to keep everyone alert and safe. Certain strategies, including descending to lower altitudes quickly, help restore oxygen levels before serious effects occur. Staying calm and knowing what to do can make all the difference when the unexpected happens. Meet the young hero who changed history. Marcel Pain, a 6-year-old French boy, played a crucial role in the resistance during World War II. Despite his tender age, Marcel became a vital messenger for the underground movement, carrying important notes between different resistance groups. His small size and innocent appearance allowed him to sneak past German checkpoints undetected, making him an invaluable asset in a time of danger. Tragically, Marcel's bravery came to an abrupt end just days before his town was liberated. His story is a poignant reminder of the courage displayed by ordinary people, including children, during the war. Today, Marcel is honored as the youngest recognized resistance fighter in France, symbolizing the spirit of resilience and sacrifice. His legacy serves as an inspiration, illustrating how even the smallest among us can make a significant impact in the fight against tyranny. Have you ever heard of a child's extraordinary contributions during war? Why exactly does Monsanto inspire so much wonder? This enchanting town in Portugal is truly one of a kind, renowned for its remarkable homes tucked within massive granite boulders. Imagine walking through streets where the natural landscape seamlessly merges with human creativity. The granite rocks, which tower over the quaint houses, create a striking backdrop that captures the imagination of visitors and locals alike. Many of the homes uniquely blend into their rocky surroundings, showcasing the innovative spirit of the town's residents. This artistic approach not only enhances the beauty of Monsanto, but also highlights a deep respect for nature. As you stroll through its narrow alleys, you'll discover charming nooks, colorful flower pots, and breathtaking views that make you feel as if you've stepped into a fairy tale. Captivating both nature lovers and architecture enthusiasts, Monsanto invites you to explore its unique charm. Could there be a more perfect place to witness the harmony between earth and art? Did you know your iPhone contains 75 elements? Inside that sleek and portable device lies a complex mix of 75 different elements from the periodic table, showcasing how advanced technology can be. This diverse collection represents about 2/3 of all known elements. From aluminum for the casing to rare earth metals like neodymium, these materials work together to make your phone functional. Engineers carefully select each element for its specific properties. For example, lithium is crucial for battery life, while silicon is essential for processing power. Interestingly, having such a wide variety of elements means that producing iPhones involves both mining and refining efforts across the globe. Most people don't realize that every iPhone is a mini marvel of chemistry and engineering, bringing together natural resources and innovative design. It also raises questions about sustainability. How can we balance technology's demand for resources with environmental impact? As technology progresses, the challenge of sourcing these elements responsibly becomes ever more important. Next time you pick up your iPhone, think about the amazing elements that make it possible. Betty Brussels makes waves at 99 with record-breaking swims. At an age when most people are thinking about retirement, Betty has taken the swimming world by storm, setting 3 world records in the 100 and 104-year-old categories. Her remarkable journey began at 60 when she decided to dive into the pool for the first time. Little did she know that this decision would lead her to not only embrace her love for swimming, but also smash the previous world record in the 437-yard freestyle by an incredible 4 minutes. That's not all. She also claimed records in the 55-yard backstroke and breaststroke, showcasing her versatility and determination. Betty's achievements highlight the importance of staying active and challenging yourself, regardless of age. Her story inspires everyone to pursue their passions and prove that it's never too late to chase after your dreams. Just imagine what you could accomplish by following in her footsteps. What other extraordinary feats await those who dare to take the plunge? Did you know octopuses have rejection strategies? Female octopuses are fascinating creatures, and they have a unique way of handling unwanted male attention. When a male approaches and she isn't interested, she doesn't just swim away. Instead, she starts throwing shells, seaweed, or even mud at him with impressive accuracy. This curious behavior is believed to serve 2 purposes: to clearly reject the suitor and to mark her territory. Think about it. How many animals have such a creative way to express their preferences? Meanwhile, the males usually try to dodge these flying objects without retaliating, which shows they understand the message being sent. This interaction reveals not just the intelligence of octopuses, but also their complex social behaviors. Imagine a world where rejection has such flair. While some creatures resort to simple signaling, these clever cephalopods take communication to the next level, making the underwater world much more intriguing. Why exactly does John Marshall Harlan matter today? John Marshall Harlan, a notable Supreme Court justice, is often called the Great Dissenter for his powerful dissenting opinions. While he served from 1877 to 1911, many of his viewpoints went against the majority ruling of the court. For instance, in cases concerning civil rights and individual liberties, Harlan emphasized fairness and justice, even when his peers disagreed. His beliefs often gained traction long after they were spoken, as history showed that his insights were spot on. Today, Harlan's legacy continues to inspire those advocating for justice and equality. Many legal scholars examine his dissents as crucial pieces of American jurisprudence, highlighting the importance of standing firm in one's beliefs, even when alone. Harlan's dedication reminds us that justice isn't just about winning, it's about the ideals we strive for and the impact of our voices in shaping the future. Hard to believe, but Chernobyl's truth took days to reveal. The Soviet Union only admitted to the catastrophic reactor explosion 3 days after it happened. On April 26, 1986, the Chernobyl nuclear power plant in Ukraine experienced a catastrophic failure that released massive amounts of radioactive material into the atmosphere. While the explosion occurred in the early hours, Alarming radiation levels were detected at a nuclear monitoring center nearly 1,000 kilometers away. Those alarms signaled a grave threat, forcing officials in Moscow to grapple with the reality of the disaster. However, rather than immediately informing the public, they chose to downplay the event. This delay not only hindered immediate evacuation efforts, but also put countless lives at risk. Only after international pressure and growing health concerns did the Soviet authorities finally confess to the extent of the catastrophe. The Chernobyl disaster remains a stark reminder of the importance of transparency in nuclear safety. Here's what actually happens when dicks mate. These adorable antelopes, native to the dense forests of East Africa, are quite unique in the animal kingdom. Unlike most antelopes that prefer to roam in herds or form transient relationships, dicks are known for their lifelong monogamy. Once they find a partner, they stick together for life, reinforcing their bond through mutual grooming and shared vigilance. They are often seen grazing peacefully together, and their strong partnership helps them thrive in their natural habitat. During the breeding season, a couple can intensely protect their territory, making sure it remains safe from intruders. This commitment to one another is not just about love, it's a survival strategy that allows them to raise their young in a secure environment. Isn't it fascinating how these small antelopes create such lasting connections in the wild? Prepare to be amazed by jewelry made from live beetles. In Mexico, a fascinating trend has emerged where fashion meets the bizarre. People have started wearing live jewel beetles as jewelry, creating a unique and somewhat unsettling statement. These colorful insects, known for their vibrant shells, are often adorned and transformed into brooches, necklaces, or even earrings. It's a striking blend of high fashion and nature, raising eyebrows and sparking conversations. While some may be drawn to their dazzling appearance, others feel uncomfortable with the idea of using living creatures as accessories. This unusual trend invites us to think about the intersection of fashion, nature, and ethics. Could this be a new wave of sustainable fashion, or does it cross a line? This captivating style showcases the creativity and boldness of Mexican culture, all while blurring the boundaries between beauty and discomfort. Let's uncover the truth about osmium's incredible density. Osmium is an extraordinary metal known for being the densest naturally occurring element on Earth. With an atomic number of 76, this striking blue-white metal has remarkable properties that set it apart from others in the periodic table. Its density is so high that just a small cube of osmium can weigh more than a hefty bowling ball. This incredible weight is due to the tightly packed atoms in its structure. Because of these unique characteristics, osmium is commonly used in specialized applications such as fountain pen nibs, electrical contacts, and even in some medical devices. Its remarkable density also makes it a safe choice for certain environments, as it is less likely to be damaged. So next time you hear about osmium, remember just how heavy this little element really is. Did you ever imagine something could be so dense? Discover the hidden past of Afghanistan and Pakistan. These two neighboring countries have a fascinating history that significantly influences their present. Afghanistan, often called the crossroads of Asia, has seen numerous empires rise and fall, from the Achaemenids to the Great Game between Britain and Russia. This rich tapestry of cultures and histories alongside Pakistan's own journey, emerging as an independent nation in 1947 amidst conflicts, shapes their identities today. Ongoing disputes and challenges, such as those surrounding borders and governance, underline a complex relationship that has evolved over time. Understanding these historical contexts helps shed light on current events and ongoing struggles. Why do the echoes of past conflicts still resonate so deeply in their societies? This might surprise you, a hostage rescue twist. In 1996, a woman found herself in a terrifying situation when she was taken hostage at knife point. Instead of trying to escape on her own, she made a bold and unexpected move. With her captor in the car, she drove directly toward a police blockade. This daring decision ultimately led to a dramatic and swift resolution to the crisis. The officers, alerted to her perilous situation, acted quickly to rescue her and apprehend the hostage taker. This remarkable encounter shows not only the bravery of the woman involved, but also the importance of quick thinking in dangerous situations. While many might have panicked, her quick decision turned the tide in her favor. Can you imagine the relief felt by her family and the police when they saw her driving straight into safety? Hard to believe, but you can't sneeze while sleeping. Have you ever wondered why sneezing, that common reflex, doesn't interrupt our dreams? Well, scientists discovered a fascinating protective mechanism in our brains. When we sleep, a part of the brain called the medulla inhibits the sneeze reflex. This means that even if dust or allergens irritate our nasal passages, our brain prevents us from waking up just because of a minor annoyance. Imagine being in the middle of a cozy dream about flying, only to be jolted awake by an unwanted sneeze. Thanks to this clever adaptation, our bodies ensure uninterrupted sleep, allowing us to recover and recharge. It's a smart survival strategy. After all, getting a good night's rest is crucial for overall health. So next time you hear someone sneeze, you might just appreciate the magic of our brains that keeps that reflex at bay during sleep. Isn't it amazing how our bodies protect us in so many ways? Believe it or not, Google searches use tons of energy. This fascinating fact highlights the energy impact of our digital lives. Did you know that just 10 Google searches consume enough power to light a 60-watt bulb for 3 hours? While it may seem trivial, this energy demand showcases how much electricity is used behind the scenes of the internet. Every time you search for information or watch a video online, servers work tirelessly to store, process, and transmit data. These servers require substantial energy to keep running and cool, leading to a significant carbon footprint. As our reliance on technology grows, so does the need to consider how we can make our digital habits more sustainable. Simple actions like reducing unnecessary searches or optimizing how we use energy at home can collectively lighten the load. It's important for us to be aware of the hidden costs of technology and to explore greener alternatives to reduce our energy consumption. How can we balance our love for the internet with the planet's needs? Have you ever wondered why Starbucks uses so much milk? Starbucks, the coffee giant, relies on over 93 million gallons of milk each year, which is enough to fill 155 Olympic-sized swimming pools. This staggering amount highlights the booming global demand for their popular milk-based drinks like lattes and frappuccinos. With more than 35,000 stores worldwide, Starbucks has helped shape coffee culture, turning it into a beloved daily ritual for millions of people. But it's not just about sales. The company is also dedicated to sustainability. They are actively working on sourcing their milk responsibly and finding innovative ways to minimize dairy waste. So next time you sip that creamy latte, remember the vast journey of milk that made it possible and appreciate how companies like Starbucks are striving to balance deliciousness with environmental care. Here's a wild fact about Mars. Did you know that there's a crater on the red planet that looks like it's smiling? This charming feature is called the Happy Face Crater, and it's located in the eastern part of the planet. Space explorers and scientists have taken a keen interest in this unique crater, primarily because of its cheerful appearance. The crater is about 1.5 kilometers across and was formed millions of years ago by volcanic activity. Its unusual shape creates a fascinating illusion, with the surrounding hills resembling a big smile. While it's easy to be captivated by its playful look, the Happy Face Crater also serves a scientific purpose. Studying craters like this one helps scientists understand Mars' geological history and the processes that have shaped its surface over time. So next time you think of Mars, remember that even in the vastness of space, there's a smile waiting to be discovered. Discover the wonders of Dominica's incredible boiling lake. This amazing natural phenomenon is unlike anything you've ever seen. Located in the lush hills of Dominica, the boiling lake is a geothermal marvel where the water temperature can soar close to 90 degrees Celsius. This extreme heat is due to the volcanic activity beneath the surface, which keeps the water bubbling and steaming like a giant cauldron. Imagine standing on the edge of this surreal lake, watching the fog rise and hearing the bubbling sounds that echo across the valley. Surrounded by dramatic cliffs and verdant vegetation, this place is a treasure trove for adventurers and nature lovers alike. The hike to reach the boiling lake is not for the faint of heart. It typically takes about 3 to 4 hours through challenging terrain. But for those who dare to embark on the journey, a mesmerizing landscape awaits, full of vibrant flora and the captivating sounds of nature. Have you ever dreamed of witnessing such a unique sight? Here's a wild fact about millipedes. In 2020, scientists discovered a remarkable new species of millipede called Eumolopes persephone, and it has a jaw-dropping 306 legs. This incredible count not only breaks the record for millipedes, but leaves the previous champion, with its 818 legs, in the dust. Found in the lush, damp environments of the Amazon rainforest, Eumolopes persephone thrives in the moist leaf litter, where it munches on decaying plant material. While you might think that having over 1,000 legs could make movement clumsy, this millipede navigates its habitat with surprising agility. The discovery is not just fascinating for nature lovers, it also highlights the incredible biodiversity hidden in our planet's ecosystems. Researchers are excited about how this finding might reveal more about millipede evolution and their role in the environment. What other surprises might be lurking in the forest? Did you know Andorra speaks Catalan as a cultural beacon? In the tiny country of Andorra, Catalan is not just a means of communication, it is a vital part of the local identity. This fascinating language is also the second most spoken language in Spain, showcasing its importance beyond the borders of Andorra. For the people living in this picturesque nation, speaking Catalan means preserving their unique heritage and traditions, which have been passed down for generations. From everyday conversations to celebrating festivals, Catalan helps strengthen community bonds and connect individuals to their rich history. Moreover, the language reflects the beauty of Andorra's landscapes and spirit, making it an integral part of their daily lives. By embracing Catalan, the people of Andorra continue to honor their roots while promoting cultural pride. Isn't it amazing how language can shape and preserve culture? Here's a wild fact about blackout drinking. Many people mistakenly believe that when they experience a blackout from drinking, they simply forget what happened. However, studies show that during these episodes, it's not that the events are forgotten, it's that the brain fails to record memories properly. This happens because alcohol significantly affects the hippocampus, the area of the brain responsible for forming new memories. In a state of blackout, while someone might be able to engage in conversations or even perform tasks, their brain is unable to store those experiences as lasting memories. This can lead to confusion and regret once they sober up, as they may not remember critical moments or decisions made during their binge drinking. Understanding this mechanism highlights the serious risks tied to excessive alcohol consumption. So next time you hear about someone blacking out, remember it's not just forgetfulness, it's a serious brain function failure. Prepare to be amazed by tree man syndrome. This rare condition, scientifically linked to HPV, causes the body to develop massive wart-like growths that can resemble tree bark. These protrusions can appear all over the body, particularly on the hands and feet, leading to both physical and emotional challenges. Imagine struggling with everyday tasks because your skin has developed such unusual formations. The condition arises from a failure in the immune system, which normally keeps the virus in check. Without this defense, HPV takes control, and the growths can multiply significantly. Those living with tree man syndrome often face social stigma and isolation, making awareness and understanding essential. There have been inspiring stories of individuals overcoming these challenges through treatment options and support, showing resilience and hope. Want to know more about how this condition affects lives? Ever thought about why Hugh Grant made headlines? In a surprising twist from the glamorous world of Hollywood, Hugh Grant found himself in a rather scandalous situation back in 1995. As he drove through Los Angeles, his brake lights flashed erratically because he was nervously pressing the brake pedal. This unusual behavior caught the attention of police, leading to a routine stop that would escalate quickly. Inside the car, officers discovered Grant with a prostitute, which led to his arrest. The incident shocked fans and the media alike, turning what should have been just another night into a major news story. Hugh's apology and subsequent reflections on the event showed a more vulnerable side of the actor, reminding us that even celebrities can have unexpected struggles. This incident raised questions about the pressures of fame and the pitfalls that can come with it. What can we learn from this scandalous moment? What if I told you tornadoes love America? The United States experiences more tornadoes than anywhere else in the world, with an astounding average of around 1,200 tornadoes each year. This phenomenon occurs mainly in a region known as Tornado Alley, which spans parts of Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, and beyond. Tornadoes are powerful storms that can reach wind speeds of over 300 miles per hour, capable of uprooting trees, destroying buildings, and dramatically altering landscapes. The unique geography of Tornado Alley, where warm, moist air from the Gulf of Mexico meets cold, dry air from Canada, creates the perfect conditions for these swirling twisters to form. While tornadoes can be frightening, scientists study them to better understand and predict their paths, helping to save lives and property. So the next time you hear about a tornado, remember that this wild weather phenomenon is a regular occurrence in the U.S. Can you imagine living in Tornado Alley? Believe it or not, K2 is incredibly tough to climb. As the second highest mountain in the world, K2, also known as Mount Godwin-Austen, stands at a staggering 8,601 meters, 251 feet tall. This colossal peak, located in the Karakoram range of the Himalayas, is famous not just for its height, but for the extreme challenges it poses to climbers. Many view K2 as the ultimate test of mountaineering skill, with a notoriously steep ascent that often features harsh weather conditions, avalanches, and treacherous ice formations. Despite these dangers, K2 continues to attract adventurers eager to conquer its summit. Unlike its more accessible neighbor, Mount Everest, K2 has a much lower success rate, making it a symbol of both allure and danger in the world of extreme exploration. Many climbers dream of reaching K2's peak, but it's a journey that requires not just bravery, but exceptional preparation and teamwork. How does K2's reputation inspire you to face your own challenges? Startling truth: medical errors cause 250,000 deaths yearly. In the United States, medical errors have shockingly become the third leading cause of death, surpassing both respiratory disease and accidents. These errors, which claim more than 250,000 lives each year, often arise from seemingly minor slip-ups. Imagine a nurse accidentally administering the wrong medication, or a doctor misinterpreting critical patient charts. These quiet mistakes can have dire consequences. Delayed diagnoses further complicate the issue, as patients may not receive timely treatment for serious conditions. The unsettling reality is that the very systems designed to heal can sometimes lead to harm, shining a light on the need for better training and improved protocols in healthcare. As we continue to rely on medical professionals to care for us, it raises the important question: what steps can we take to prevent these tragic mistakes? Did you know Disney sold Star Wars streaming rights? In 2016, Disney made a surprising move by selling the streaming rights for the beloved original Star Wars films to Turner, a deal that will last until 2024. This was a strategic choice because Disney was preparing to launch its own streaming service, Disney+. However, as the popularity of Star Wars continued to soar, Disney began to realize that having those iconic films on their platform would draw in many subscribers. Despite Disney's attempts to reclaim these rights, Turner has consistently refused to let go. This ongoing tug-of-war raises questions about the fate of classic films in the streaming age. With millions of fans eagerly waiting for Star Wars content, it will be interesting to see how this dispute unfolds. Will Disney eventually get back the rights to their galaxy far, far away? Did you know Alexander the Great founded over 70 cities? This iconic leader, who conquered more than 2 million square miles by age 30, was not just a military genius, but also a visionary city planner. As he expanded his empire across 3 continents, he named many of the cities he founded after himself, with the most famous being Alexandria in Egypt. These cities served as cultural and administrative hubs, spreading Greek influence far and wide. They were designed to mirror the beauty of Greek architecture, featuring theaters, temples, and marketplaces. The legacy of Alexander's cities still affects modern urban planning, as they often became melting pots of different cultures and ideas. Thanks to his ambition, many of these cities have endured through the centuries, acting as reminders of his extraordinary achievements and the reach of his empire. What lessons can we learn from his conquest today? What if a robot could improve free kicks? Real Madrid, one of the most famous football clubs in the world, has embraced technology in a fascinating way by using a mobile robotic barrier during their training sessions. This innovative tool helps players develop their skills for taking free kicks by simulating the defensive wall that they would face during an actual match. The robotic barrier moves around on the field, allowing coaches to adjust its position and height, which keeps players on their toes and challenges them to adapt their shots to different scenarios. This way, players can learn how to curve the ball, manage the distance, and aim effectively, potentially leading to more goals during real games. Incorporating tech into sports isn't just a trend, it's changing how athletes train and prepare. With advancements like this, clubs can offer their players unique training opportunities that were unimaginable a few decades ago. Imagine watching the next free kick that changes the game. Isn't that exciting? What happens to love letters for the Mona Lisa? The Mona Lisa, painted by Leonardo da Vinci, is not just a famous artwork. She has her own mailbox at the Louvre. Visitors from around the globe send her heartfelt love letters, poems, and messages expressing admiration. Many people feel an emotional connection to her mysterious smile, believing there's a deeper story behind her gaze. This connection is so strong that some even pour out their feelings in writing, addressing her as though she were a friend or confidant. Although the painting itself remains quiet, the enthusiasm and devotion from fans create a lively conversation around the artwork. Each letter adds to the Mona Lisa's legacy, making her more than just a painting. She becomes a symbol of inspiration that transcends generations. It's fascinating to think how a piece of art can spark such passion and create a dialogue that continues to this day. Here's a wild fact about dry cleaning. In 1825, a Frenchman named Jean-Baptiste Joly stumbled upon this incredible cleaning method by mere accident. While experimenting with turpentine, he spilled some on a greasy tablecloth and noticed something extraordinary. The stain vanished. This surprising moment sparked Joly's curiosity and led him to develop a new technique for cleaning fabrics without water. Instead of soaking clothes in water, which can damage them, he used liquid solvents to dissolve dirt and grease. This innovation not only changed how we clean clothes, but also paved the way for the modern dry cleaning industry. Now, instead of tossing our favorite garments in the wash, we can take them to a professional who uses Joly's brilliant technique to keep them looking fresh and beautiful. Isn't it fascinating how one small accident can lead to something so useful? Hard to believe, but crows gather as a murder. This intriguing name isn't about crime, it's a term steeped in history and folklore. The word murder reflects the mysterious reputation crows have held for centuries, often associated with omens in the supernatural. Crows are incredibly intelligent birds known for their problem-solving skills and social behavior. When they form a group, their dynamics can be fascinating. They communicate through a variety of calls and displays, which can make their gatherings lively and chaotic. Interestingly, these gatherings aren't always ominous. They can represent social gatherings or family meetings among crows. In some cultures, crows are seen as symbols of change or guardians of the underworld. So next time you see a flock of crows, remember they're not just hanging around aimlessly. Instead, they may be discussing their latest adventures or planning their next move in a world that often misreads their dark reputation. Unlocking the mind. How psychopaths think differently. Research shows that the brains of psychopaths have structural differences, especially in regions linked to fear and emotional responses. This suggests a fascinating connection between brain anatomy and behavior. In typical brains, areas like the amygdala play a crucial role in processing emotions and empathy. However, in psychopaths, these areas may function differently or even appear less active, leading to challenges in feeling fear or connecting with others emotionally. This lack of empathy is often reflected in their interactions, as they might seem charming but can be manipulative or cold. Understanding these neurological differences not only sheds light on the nature of psychopathy, but also raises questions about treatment and rehabilitation. Could better insights into brain functions help us develop effective strategies for helping individuals with these traits lead healthier lives? You won't believe this about the oldest pencil. Imagine discovering a writing tool that's been around since the 10th century. This fascinating historical artifact was unearthed from an ancient house, providing a glimpse into the past where writing was just beginning to flourish. Part of Faber-Castell's private collection today, this pencil likely witnessed countless thoughts and ideas being penned down as societies evolved. Pencils, as we know them now, have undergone many changes since that time. But the core purpose remains the same, allowing people to express their creativity and knowledge. What's even more amazing is that this pencil connects us to a time when every written word carried immense significance. So the next time you pick up your pencil, remember that even the simplest tools can have a remarkable history behind them. How many stories do you think this pencil could tell? Guess what really drives the Taj Mahal story? Legend has it that Shah Jahan, the emperor who commissioned the stunning white Taj Mahal in memory of his beloved wife, Mumtaz Mahal, had ambitious plans for a matching black monument. This dark twin was intended to sit across the river from the white masterpiece, serving as his final resting place. However, tragedy struck when Shah Jahan was overthrown by his own son, Aurangzeb, before these plans could materialize. Imprisoned for years, Shah Jahan could only gaze at the Taj Mahal from his cell, longing for the vision he could not complete. The tale adds a bittersweet twist to this iconic symbol of love, sparking imaginations and debates about what might have been. Would the Black Taj Mahal have changed the way we view this architectural wonder today? With such intriguing history behind it, the story of the Taj Mahal continues to fascinate people from all walks of life. Guess what really drives mayor elections in Dorset? In this quirky little town in Minnesota, the process of electing a mayor is anything but ordinary. Instead of the usual campaign trails and debates, the townsfolk gather to pick a name from a hat. Yes, you heard that right. This unique tradition got a lot of attention when a 3-year-old's name was actually drawn. While it might sound hilarious or absurd, this unusual method symbolizes the town's spirit of fun and community engagement. Everyone gets a chance to participate, and it brings laughter and joy to the annual event. The randomness of the selection fits perfectly with Dorset's small-town charm, reminding us all that sometimes politics can be lighthearted. It's a refreshing break from the often serious nature of local government. Who knows, maybe that 3-year-old could one day grow up to be the town's best leader. Did you know how fast roadrunners really run? These fascinating birds aren't just a part of cartoon antics. They can zoom along at speeds of about 32 kilometers per hour. That's pretty impressive for a bird that mainly stalks around the desert looking for food. In contrast, their clever rivals, the coyotes, can really pick up the pace, reaching astonishing speeds of up to 69 kilometers per hour. This difference in speed highlights the unique adaptations each species has developed. Roadrunners are built for quick bursts of speed, which help them catch insects and small animals, while coyotes have longer stamina for their high-speed chases. The next time you hear about these animals, remember that in the real world, the roadrunner may be quick, but the coyote takes the crown for speed. Believe it or not, snow can be tricky for water. While it might seem like a quick solution to melt snow for drinking water, the reality is a bit more complicated. Snow is mostly air and contains only about 10% water by volume. This means that to get just 1 liter of water, you need to gather a large amount of snow, roughly 10 liters. Collecting that much can be a daunting task, especially if you're in a cold and windy environment. Once you have your snow, warming it up can take time, as the air trapped within the flakes slows the melting process. Plus, if the snow is dirty, you risk contaminating your water even after melting. So next time you think about boiling snow for a refreshing drink, just remember the effort required and consider your alternatives. Have you ever tried collecting snow for water? Can you imagine sleeping in the Swiss Alps sky? The Nullstern Hotel offers a one-of-a-kind luxury experience that allows you to enjoy nature like never before. This extraordinary hotel showcases a room that boasts no walls or ceiling, inviting the majestic outdoors right into your personal space. Guests find themselves nestled in a cozy double bed, with just 2 lamps to illuminate the surroundings. The minimalist design enhances your connection to the environment, making stargazing part of your nightly routine. As you drift off to sleep under the twinkling stars and the soft whispers of the mountain breeze, you'll feel a tranquility that is hard to find elsewhere. Imagine waking up to the breathtaking beauty of the Swiss Alps, surrounded only by nature's wonders. This unique stay isn't just about luxury, it's about embracing the natural world in an unforgettable way. So are you ready to check in and experience this incredible adventure among the stars? What if I told you about the world's biggest winery? The Milesti Misi Winery in Moldova holds the title for the largest wine collection globally, featuring nearly 2 million bottles. This impressive collection is stored in an astonishing network of underground tunnels that stretch for 124 miles. Originally carved out of limestone during the building of Moldova's capital, these tunnels create perfect conditions for aging wine. With temperatures hovering around 50 degrees Fahrenheit and humidity levels between 85% and 95%, the environment is just right for preserving the flavors and aromas of the wine. Visitors can take guided tours through the tunnels, exploring the fascinating history and craft of winemaking in Moldova. Whether you are a wine enthusiast or simply curious about unique places, Milesti Misi offers a remarkable experience that combines natural beauty and human ingenuity. Have you ever thought about exploring such an incredible underground world? Prepare to be amazed by rhinos' incredible lifespan. Rhinoceroses typically live between 35 to 40 years in the wild, which is quite impressive for such large animals. They experience a range of challenges that can shorten their lives, including habitat loss and poaching. However, when they thrive in protected reserves, some rhinos have been known to live even longer. These magnificent creatures not only rely on their size for protection, but also have thick skin, which helps safeguard them from predators. Rhinos play a crucial role in their ecosystems by grazing on vegetation. This activity helps maintain the balance of their habitats, allowing other species to flourish. Their unique features and social behaviors, such as forming small groups or living solitarily depending on the species, make them fascinating animals. So next time you come across a rhino, remember the incredible journey they've been on for decades. Hard to believe, but North America produces over 50% of Earth's oxygen. This incredible feat is mainly due to tiny microscopic organisms that thrive in its diverse ecosystems, including oceans, lakes, and forests. Phytoplankton, a type of microscopic algae, plays a major role in this oxygen production. These tiny plants absorb sunlight during photosynthesis, converting carbon dioxide and water into oxygen and energy. In fact, these organisms are responsible for nearly half of the total oxygen generated globally. Additionally, North American forests, filled with towering trees like oaks and pines, also contribute significantly by releasing oxygen as they grow. This vital process not only supports wildlife, but helps regulate the planet's climate. So the next time you take a deep breath, remember that many of those oxygen molecules could be coming from North America's rich ecosystems. Prepare to be amazed by Johann's lottery luck. Winning the lottery once is already a thrilling experience, but imagine doing it 4 times. Johann has managed this incredible feat, capturing the attention and curiosity of many. People are talking, wondering what his secret might be. Is it luck, magic, or perhaps an unusual charm? What adds to the intrigue is Johann's distinct appearance, which makes him even more memorable. His striking looks have made him somewhat of a local celebrity, with fans eager to hear his story. Many flock to see him, hoping to catch a glimpse of the man who beats the odds repeatedly. As rumors swirl about his successes, some speculate that he might have a lucky ritual or a favorite number. Others simply admire his uncanny knack for winning. So what do you think is behind Johann's extraordinary winning streak? Here's a wild fact about astronauts in space. When astronauts venture into the great unknown, they leave behind Earth's comforting gravity. In the weightlessness of space, their bodies undergo fascinating changes. For example, muscles can weaken and bones may lose density, leading to a condition often referred to as space bones. This happens because, without gravity, their bodies don't have to work as hard to support themselves. Interestingly, these physical transformations aren't permanent. Once they return to Earth, their bodies usually bounce back to normal within a few days. This adaptability is a remarkable feature of the human body, showcasing its ability to respond to various environments. Space travel poses unique challenges, but thanks to this resilience, astronauts can safely resume life on Earth. Isn't it incredible how our bodies can adjust to such extreme conditions? This might surprise you. Al Gore's documentary faces school bans, meaning schools can't show it unless certain problematic passages are removed. The British authorities raised concerns that some content may not be appropriate for younger audiences. Documentaries can spark vital discussions about important issues like climate change, but they must be carefully curated to ensure they are suitable for classrooms. Educators often seek materials that align with educational standards and ensure a safe learning environment. This decision highlights the ongoing debate about what content is deemed acceptable in educational settings. As we navigate the balance between educating students and protecting them from controversial themes, questions arise. Should schools have more freedom to choose documentaries, or should all materials go through strict vetting processes? Did you know sound travels faster in water? It's a fascinating fact that might surprise you. Sound waves move through water at about 1,500 meters per second, which is roughly 4 times faster than their speed in air. This happens because water molecules are much closer together than air molecules, allowing sound waves to travel more easily. Imagine a fish underwater. It doesn't have to wait long to hear a distant noise compared to what we experience above the surface. This property of sound is crucial not just for marine life, but also for humans. Sonar technology, which uses sound to detect objects underwater, relies on this speedy transmission. Submarines, for instance, use sonar to communicate and navigate, taking advantage of the rapid travel of sound waves in the ocean. So the next time you're by the beach or swimming in a pool, remember that what you hear underwater can reach you much faster than in the air. Isn't it incredible how our environment affects the simplest things like sound? Did you know that fish are incredibly diverse? With about 34,000 known species, fish represent the largest group of vertebrates on Earth. This incredible number far surpasses the combined total of amphibians, birds, reptiles, and mammals. Fish come in all shapes, sizes, and colors, making them a fascinating topic for study and observation. From the tiny neon tetra, which is just a few centimeters long, to the massive whale shark, which can reach lengths of over 40 feet, fish inhabit nearly every aquatic environment on the planet. They can be found in oceans, rivers, lakes, and even in extreme habitats like the depths of the Mariana Trench. Their adaptability allows them to thrive in diverse conditions, whether it's the icy waters of the Arctic or the warm reefs of tropical regions. Isn't it amazing how much variety exists in the underwater world? Let's uncover the truth about General Sherman. General Sherman is not just any tree. It's the largest single trunk tree in the world by volume, standing majestically in Sequoia National Park, California. This giant sequoia, a remarkable symbol of natural history, is over 2,300 years old. Imagine what it has witnessed over the centuries, from the rise and fall of civilizations to the changing climate of our planet. Towering at nearly 275 feet tall and boasting a trunk that measures around 36 feet in diameter, General Sherman dwarfs most trees you might encounter. Its massive trunk contains an astounding volume of wood, more than any other living tree on Earth. The park itself is a treasure trove of biodiversity, with other towering sequoias and diverse wildlife making their home here. Protecting such giants is important for our planet, as they play a crucial role in carbon storage and providing habitats. Whether you're a nature lover or just curious about the wonders of the natural world, visiting General Sherman is an awe-inspiring experience that connects us to the history of the Earth. Ever seen a rabbit doing a happy dance? When rabbits get excited and joyful, they often show off a behavior called a binky. This delightful act involves leaping into the air while kicking their hind legs and sometimes even spinning around. A binky is not just random hopping. It's a clear sign that your furry friend is feeling playful and content. You might notice them performing these joyful jumps after a good meal, during playtime, or when they greet their favorite human. It's their way of communicating happiness and freedom. Watching a rabbit binky can be an uplifting experience, making you smile at their pure, unfiltered joy. So next time you spot your rabbit leaping through the air, remember they're showing off their happiness in the cutest way possible. How amazing is it that a tiny bunny can express such big emotions? Ever thought about why telescopes reveal the past? When you gaze at the stars through a telescope, you're not just peeking into the night sky, you're looking back in time. Light travels at an incredible speed, but it takes a long time to traverse the vast distances between stars and galaxies. For example, if you're viewing a star that's 10 million light years away, you're seeing it as it was 10 million years ago. That means any sparkle of light you observe from distant galaxies carries with it a story from the past, a snapshot of the universe at a different moment in time. This fascinating phenomenon allows astronomers to study how stars form, evolve, and eventually die, along with understanding the structure and history of our universe. So the next time you look up, remember, you're witnessing not just what is, but also what was. Did you know that black panthers are not a species? Many people think of black panthers as a unique animal, but they are actually just jaguars and leopards that have a special trait called melanism. Melanism is a genetic variation that causes these big cats to develop extra melanin, the pigment responsible for their dark fur. This makes them look completely black, but if you look closely, you can often see their beautiful spots, known as rosettes, shining through in the right light. Both leopards and jaguars are fantastic hunters, adapted to their environments with stealth and strength. While they roam their habitats in Africa, Asia, and the Americas, the appearance of a black panther captivates many, creating a mysterious aura around these magnificent creatures. So next time you hear about a black panther, remember it's really just a leopard or jaguar showing off its unique style. Surprising fact: who manages nuclear bombs in America? The management of nuclear bombs in the United States is handled by the Department of Energy, not the Department of Defense. This decision emphasizes a unique approach that prioritizes the scientific and technical aspects of atomic power rather than solely focusing on military strategies. The Department of Energy is responsible for the development and maintenance of the nation's nuclear arsenal, ensuring that these powerful weapons are secure and effectively managed. With advancements in technology and safety protocols, this department aims to maintain the highest standards in nuclear energy practices. By placing nuclear bomb management in the hands of scientists and energy experts, the focus shifts towards safe handling and innovative uses of atomic power. This structure reflects a broader understanding of the potential dangers and responsibilities associated with nuclear technology, highlighting the importance of science in national security and energy policies. It's fascinating to think about how governance shapes the world of nuclear energy, isn't it? Have you ever wondered about ocean's hidden wonders? Deep beneath the ocean surface, hydrothermal vents create incredible environments that many people may never know exist. These vents form in areas where tectonic plates shift, allowing seawater to penetrate the Earth's crust. As the seawater gets heated by the hot magma below, it can reach astonishing temperatures of up to 750 degrees Fahrenheit before bursting forth. Around these vents, unique ecosystems flourish, thriving in total darkness and relying on chemical reactions instead of sunlight for life. Creatures like tube worms and crabs have adapted to this extreme environment, showcasing nature's remarkable ability to survive under harsh conditions. This thriving life makes hydrothermal vents one of the most fascinating spots on the planet. So why do these vibrant ecosystems remain a mystery to most people? Survival experts of the animal kingdom revealed. Did you know that some animal species are extraordinary masters of survival? Many creatures possess incredible speed, endurance, and unique adaptations that help them thrive in their environments. For example, the cheetah is renowned for its unmatched speed, reaching up to 75 miles per hour in short bursts. Meanwhile, the Arctic fox showcases remarkable endurance, surviving in temperatures that plunge to 58 degrees Fahrenheit. Not only do these animals adapt to their surroundings, but they also develop skills to hunt and evade predators effectively. Another fascinating survivalist is the kangaroo, which uses its powerful legs to cover great distances while conserving energy. It's a remarkable combination of speed and endurance that allows these animals to navigate their habitats and find food even in harsh conditions. Their ability to adapt to different situations makes them resilient in the face of challenges. So next time you think of survival, remember these incredible masters of the natural world. How do they keep thriving against all odds? What if I told you cobalt is super rare? Cobalt is a unique and crucial element, but it may be more elusive than you think. Found in Earth's crust at an average concentration of just 25 parts per million, that's equivalent to a mere 0.0025 grams in every gram of Earth material. To put this into perspective, cobalt is rarer than many other metals we frequently encounter. This limited availability makes cobalt particularly valuable for various industrial applications. For instance, it plays a key role in batteries, alloys, and even in pigments for vibrant blue colors in art and ceramics. Moreover, cobalt extraction can pose environmental challenges, intertwining its rarity with sustainability issues. As we become increasingly reliant on technology and renewable energy, understanding this element's scarcity and impact on global industries becomes essential. So how can we responsibly use cobalt without depleting this precious resource? Did you know owls have special gripping feet? Their unique zygodactyl feet make them exceptional hunters. This means that owls have 2 toes pointing forward and 1 toe facing backward. This clever design helps them grasp their prey more effectively, allowing them to snatch up small mammals, birds, and even insects with precision. Imagine an owl perched silently on a branch, scanning the ground below. When a tasty snack comes into view, those specially adapted feet quickly get to work. This gripping ability not only ensures they can hold on to slippery victims, but it also plays a crucial role in their overall hunting strategy. The next time you spot an owl, remember, it's not just its wise appearance that makes it fascinating. Its incredible feet are a vital part of what makes them such successful predators in the wild. You won't believe this about Chiang Mai's Lantern Festival. Each year, the sky above Chiang Mai transforms into a breathtaking canvas as thousands of floating lanterns rise into the night. This enchanting festival signals the end of the rainy season and welcomes the cool embrace of winter, creating a spectacular sight that attracts tourists and locals alike. Celebrated on the night of the full moon in the 12th month of the Thai lunar calendar, the Lantern Festival is steeped in tradition and meaning. Families come together to release lanterns, which symbolize letting go of misfortunes and embracing new beginnings. The scene is not only a visual delight, but also a heartfelt experience, as the glowing lights dance on the gentle breeze, making wishes as they ascend. The beauty and significance of this celebration truly captivate everyone lucky enough to witness it. Have you ever seen such a magical sight? Is it really true that Zatoka Finska turns into snow? This fascinating body of water located in the Baltic Sea region undergoes an amazing transformation during winter. As temperatures drop, Zatoka Finska freezes over, creating a breathtaking expanse of glistening snow that blankets the surface. During these months, the scenery appears like an endless snowy sea, and adventurous visitors can actually walk across it. Imagine taking a stroll on what is usually a vibrant waterway, now turned into a serene winter wonderland. This unique phenomenon not only attracts locals and tourists, but also offers a rare opportunity for activities like ice fishing and snowmobiling. The striking landscape, with its icy charm, reflects the beauty of nature's cycles and showcases how changing seasons can create extraordinary experiences. Who wouldn't want to explore this magical snowy sea? Let's uncover the truth about evening rainbows. Did you know rainbows can appear not just during the day, but also in the evening? That's right. When sunlight passes through water droplets in the atmosphere, it bends and splits into various colors, creating that beautiful arc we love. If you find yourself outside when the sun shines brightly and there's a little rain in the evening, keep your eyes peeled. Rainbows are especially vivid during the golden hour, which is that magical time just before sunset, when the light is soft and warm. This combination of conditions often results in a stunning display with colors that seem to dance in the sky. Evening rainbows can feel even more enchanting compared to their daytime counterparts as they shimmer against the backdrop of a setting sun. So next time it rains while the sun shines, remember, a vibrant evening rainbow might just be waiting for you. Ever thought about why snakes are safe from their venom? It's a fascinating aspect of these slithering reptiles. Snakes produce venom primarily to paralyze or kill their prey, like rodents or frogs. Interestingly, these potent toxins are tailored to affect other animals, not the snakes themselves. Their bodies have specialized adaptations that allow them to tolerate and even process their own venom without harm. For instance, if a snake accidentally swallows its venom or gets it into its bloodstream, it doesn't suffer any adverse effects. This immunity is crucial for their survival, as it prevents accidental self-harm while hunting. Scientists are still studying the complexities of snake venom, which contains various proteins with unique properties. Who knows, understanding how snakes handle their own venom might even lead to breakthroughs in medicine, especially in pain management and other health fields. Isn't nature amazing? Why exactly does fire create amazing art? An artist uses controlled fire to create stunning portraits by burning gunpowder on paper. This unique method combines traditional techniques with the raw, unpredictable power of fire. The artist carefully applies gunpowder in specific patterns, then ignites it, allowing the flames to sculpt the paper in ways that mimic the subtle details of a person's face. Each piece emerges with a fascinating blend of light and shadow, capturing the essence of the subject in a way that's truly captivating. The process is not just about artistic expression, but also involves a deep understanding of chemistry and physics, as the artist must predict how the gunpowder will react to the flames. This imaginative fusion of art and science results in one-of-a-kind pieces that tell a story through both their visual impact and their creation process. Can you imagine the thrill of witnessing this fiery art being born? You might be shocked to learn that turbulence occurs unexpectedly. This common flight experience can happen even when the skies look perfectly clear. Passengers often feel a sudden jolt that seems to come out of nowhere, making it feel like a roller coaster ride in the air. Turbulence is just a shift in airflow caused by various factors, including weather conditions, jet streams, and even mountains. While this can create anxiety for many travelers, pilots are trained to manage these situations effectively. They use advanced technology to detect turbulence ahead and communicate with air traffic control to find smoother paths. So the next time you feel those bumps while flying, remember that pilots know how to navigate through it, keeping you safe and sound. It's just a part of flying. Why not embrace the adventure? Guess what really drives an octopus to danger? It turns out that these fascinating creatures have a unique anatomical quirk where their esophagus actually passes through their brain. This unusual design means that if an octopus swallows something too large or fails to chew its food properly, it can compress critical brain tissue. The result? A kind of forced lobotomy that can significantly impact their behavior and ability. This surprising vulnerability shows that even highly intelligent animals like octopuses aren't invincible. They have evolved over millions of years, developing incredible skills such as problem-solving and camouflage, yet they carry this strange risk in their anatomy. It's a reminder that evolution can create extraordinary strengths, but also unexpected weaknesses. So next time you marvel at an octopus's intelligence and adaptability, remember that a simple meal choice could lead to trouble. Isn't it wild how nature combines brilliant design with surprising flaws? Guess what really drives our magnetic poles? Both the North and South magnetic poles are on the move, thanks to shifts in Earth's molten iron core. Right now, the North magnetic pole is drifting roughly 34 miles per year toward Siberia. This fascinating migration doesn't just make for great headlines. It also plays a crucial role in how we navigate our world. Our compasses and GPS systems, which help guide us through everyday life, rely on accurate magnetic maps. When the magnetic poles shift, these systems need regular updates to ensure we don't end up lost. Scientists are captivated by this natural process because it reveals the dynamic forces at work within our planet. By studying these movements, they gain valuable insights into how Earth's magnetic field is shaped and maintained. So the next time you find your compass spinning, remember it's not just a quirk, it's a sign of our ever-changing planet. You'll be amazed by ancient engineering secrets. The Temple of Baalbek in Lebanon is not just a breathtaking sight, but also home to some of the largest stones ever used in construction. Imagine stones weighing over 1,000 tons, carefully positioned to form this monumental temple complex. What's remarkable is that experts still don't fully understand how ancient builders moved and placed these colossal blocks. This has sparked wild theories about advanced techniques that may have been lost to time. Was there a unique method for transporting these giants across difficult terrains? Did they use simple tools, or were there ingenious machines? Each stone left behind not only hints at the architectural prowess of ancient civilizations, but also invites us to question the limits of human ingenuity. As we study Baalbek, we delve into an era rich with mysteries and possibilities, raising our curiosity about what other secrets the past may hold. Can you imagine that Romans ate while lounging? The ancient Romans had a unique dining experience, often enjoying their meals at triclinium tables. These were elegant, semicircular setups that allowed wealthy citizens to recline on comfy couches while they dined. This luxurious posture was a clear sign of status, as the less affluent would sit upright at simple tables. Rich banquets were the place to be, overflowing with delightful dishes ranging from roasted meats to extravagant pastries. But it wasn't all about pleasure. Many guests gorged themselves to excess, suffering from digestive troubles afterward. Some would even induce vomiting to make room for more food. This peculiar practice was a testament to the extravagant lifestyles of Rome's elite, highlighting how dining was not just about nourishment, but also a display of wealth and power. Imagine being part of these feasts. What would you have chosen to eat? Did you know that lions roamed across the globe? It's hard to imagine, but lions were once the most widely distributed large mammals, stretching their territory from Great Britain to Russia and even as far as California. Thousands of years ago, these majestic creatures were found in diverse habitats across Europe and Asia. However, around 12,000 years ago, their population began to decline rapidly. This decline was largely due to climate change, which altered their habitats and reduced their prey. Coupled with the impact of human activity such as hunting and habitat destruction, lion numbers started to dwindle. Today, they are mostly confined to Africa and a small region of India. Understanding this history not only reveals the incredible adaptability of lions, but also highlights the importance of conservation efforts to protect their remaining populations and habitats. Why did we let such powerful animals fade away? Did you know the first steam vehicle was built in 1769? This groundbreaking invention, the Cognate steam trolley, was created by Nicholas Joseph Cognate and marks a significant milestone in transportation history. Imagine a time when travel relied solely on horse-drawn carriages and walking. The Cognate steam trolley had a revolutionary design that ran on steam power, showcasing the innovative spirit of the Industrial Revolution. It opened the door for future advancements in vehicle technology, setting the stage for modern transportation as we know it today. Currently, you can see this remarkable piece of engineering displayed at the Mosaic des Arts in Métier in Paris, where visitors can appreciate its historical significance. Cognate's invention paved the way for countless innovations, inspiring the dreams of inventors and engineers for generations. So the next time you hop in a car or board a train, remember the Cognate steam trolley and its vital role in revolutionizing how we travel. Guess what really drives soda lovers crazy? Vernor's Ginger Ale holds the title of the oldest soda still in production, a delicious fizzy drink with a fascinating history dating back to 1866. Created by James Vernor, a Detroit pharmacist, the drink was initially formulated as a medicinal tonic. Vernor blended a unique mix of ginger and spices, which gave the soda its distinctive taste. After aging the mixture in a barrel, he discovered a delightful, refreshing flavor that soon caught the attention of many in the community. Today, Vernor's Ginger Ale remains a beloved staple, especially in Michigan, where it's often enjoyed on its own or as a mixer in various cocktails. Its rich history and unique zing have made it not just a drink, but a symbol of nostalgia for many. So whether you're sipping it straight from the bottle or using it in a recipe, you're indulging in over a century of sweet tradition. Can you believe a lizard-inspired Dilophosaurus? This fascinating connection comes from the frilled neck lizard, a creature known for its dramatic, fan-like neck frill. In the iconic Jurassic Park film series, the Dilophosaurus is portrayed as a spitting dinosaur with a striking frill, capturing audiences' imaginations. The filmmakers admired the vibrant frill of the frilled neck lizard, which can expand to threaten predators or attract mates. This unique adaptation isn't just for show, it serves real purposes in nature. By using the lizard as inspiration, the creators of Jurassic Park brought a touch of realism to the dinosaur's design, while adding an exciting twist to the story. Fans of the film might find it thrilling to know that creatures in our world can spark creative ideas for monsters in a fantasy universe. So next time you watch Jurassic Park, remember that wild real-life lizards helped shape the magic of cinema. Did you know a mansion sold for 200 million euros? The Villa Les Cédric, a luxurious estate located in Saint-Jean-Cap-Ferrat, France, made headlines in 2019 when a Ukrainian tycoon scooped it up for this jaw-dropping price. This stunning property boasts beautiful architecture, expansive gardens, and breathtaking views of the French countryside. The mansion's history is just as fascinating as its price tag, with roots dating back to the 19th century. It's not every day that we hear about a single property transaction reaching such incredible heights. The buyer, whose identity added an air of mystery, aimed to use the estate not only as a lavish residence, but also as a symbol of status among the rich and famous. This sale highlights a growing trend of ultra-wealthy individuals investing in exclusive real estate across Europe. Villa Les Cédric is not just an ordinary home, it represents cultural heritage and immense value. What other extraordinary real estate deals do you think might happen in the future? Guess what really drives our love for bird sounds? Bird sounds are more than just pleasing melodies. They can significantly enhance our surroundings. When you stroll through a park and hear chirping sparrows or the call of a distant mockingbird, these sounds can transform your experience of nature. Research suggests that bird calls increase our awareness of the environment, making it easier to notice details we might otherwise overlook. They add vibrancy to our surroundings, creating a rich tapestry of sensory experiences. For instance, imagine sitting in a serene garden with soft breezes and lively bird songs mingling in the air. This combination can lift your mood and lower stress levels, allowing you to connect with nature on a deeper level. Plus, when you're aware of different bird calls, it can spark curiosity about the species around you. So, next time you hear those familiar sounds, remember that they do more than charm us. They help us see the beauty around us. Unlocking life after death with brains technology. Researchers at Yale made headlines recently by successfully reactivating the brains of deceased pigs using an innovative system known as brains. This groundbreaking technology works by mimicking some of the brain's natural functions, allowing limited cellular activity to resume even after death. This achievement opens exciting possibilities in neuroscience, paving the way for major insights into brain health and potential treatments for neurodegenerative diseases. Imagine learning how the brain functions and recovers after trauma, which could lead to discoveries that substantially improve our understanding of conditions like Alzheimer's or Parkinson's. While the idea of reactivating a brain might sound like science fiction, the implications behind brains are real and profound. It raises ethical questions about life and death as well, inspiring scientists to explore how this technology can benefit living beings. Could we eventually find ways to repair damaged brains? This incredible research fuels our curiosity about the mysteries of the brain and what lies ahead in neuroscience.